Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears. Confused about where to start singing? Stop scrolling through endless tips. I've been there. Keep in mind, music is a hearing art. Right, Zen? She agrees. Music is an hearing art. Now, we have 2 game-changing recommendations that most coaches skip. These recommendations will transform your journey, just like they did for countless of my students. Now grab your coffee, get cozy with me and Xena, and let's go through these 2 foundations that most people don't want to do, but absolutely need. Hi, and for those that are new here, my name is Enid Lopez, and this is Xena, my Cavalier King Charles, and she is 4 years old. She says hi. She is my music sidekick. Now, I am a blues and jazz singer and a vocal coach, and we have our favorite saying. Look at her expression. She's so tired of this saying, she loves it. Discover the soul of blues and jazz, one note at a time. Now, let's go and tackle the 2 foundations you should be doing if you want to become a singer. Okay, so the first thing you want to do if you want to become a singer, go into a very quiet place. A place that doesn't have a lot of noise, you're not interrupted. Make a little ambiance, shall we say. For instance, for me, when I do music, because I like to learn my music, I have a piano here, I do my vocal coaching, FYI, I do online in person. If you're interested, down in the description below, and you can schedule a session with me. FYI, I have my candles going because I love my candles. The left side, you see, I have my little makeup vanity glam situation because I'm a little high maintenance because that relaxes me. And do whatever you can. Before you go into the mindset of music, go into things that make you relax. Now, a little example about me. My little Cavalier is always with me. This is our room. This is where the door is shut. I don't have to worry about anything out there. I have no interruption. I start my day with walking my dog. I go ahead and take a shower. I do my makeup because that to me relaxes me. It puts me in a relaxing state. So pay attention to the things that you enjoy, and that will bring you in a relaxing state. Whether it's having a candle like I do, Bath & Body Works, love it. Whether it's having a nice classical Mozart in the background, that works too. Having a pet in the room just like I do, love it. We're good. I'm fabulous. So that's the first thing. Go into a room and your friends, family, kids, whatever, to not interrupt you unless it's an emergency situation. The reason it's important for you to be in a not stressful mindset, one, it's a little bit like a self-care situation to where you're taking care of yourself, your me time, your things you want to do, things you want to learn, things you want to grow that no one's forcing you to do is just you. And that's where you need to be with music because you're going to be using a lot of your anatomy. And what I mean about that, you're going to be using your ears because music, hence, is an hearing art. You're going to hear me say that a lot. And everything. Music is a hearing art. If you can't hear anything or things properly, I'll go into properly a little bit later in this video, you're going to have some issues and frustrations. Now, I'm not saying you're never going to be frustrated. To this day, I still get frustrated, believe me. But you need to be in that mindset where you're calm, you're able to concentrate and just relax. Music becomes a lot easier when you're more of a stress-free, relaxed state. So that's the first thing, environment and having good minds to where you are relaxed and you're able to do the music. Now, if you're getting value from these foundation tips so far, please hit the subscribe button, give me a like, and comment below. Your support helps me and Xena create more content and help you on your singing journey. And while we're connecting, I have a question for you. What's your biggest struggle when starting your singing journey? Let me know in the comments below. Now, let's talk about instruments. So if you already play an instrument, whether it's a guitar, a piano, a flute, a bass, a violin, doesn't matter, then that's great. Pick the instrument you're comfortable with. Can you guess, and you can comment down below, what instrument do you think is essential for singers, especially if we don't know how to play an instrument? That's very essential for us. the best instrument is going to be a piano. I know, you heard me. I said a piano. Now, if you're like me and you don't know how to play an instrument whatsoever, having an instrument is going to be essential for you to reach your goals. And the reason a piano helps singers is because it helps essential skills that you need as a singer. What I mean about that, it helps you with pitch, rhythm, it makes you a better musician overall. And even if you don't play a piano and you're playing with any other instrument that you're comfortable with, it helps with the same strategies. It helps in the same way. It will help your pitch, rhythm, and harmony once we get into harmony much later on. Speaking of struggles, I'm going to share something interesting with you. So I found this article from Droga, which I will link down in the description below, that shows how piano helps singers develop essential skills like pitch, rhythm, and harmony, making you a better musician overall. Now, I also have 4 essential reasons why it's important for a beginner singer to start with the piano, or hence, if you just grew up with any other instrument, these reasons will help as well. Number 1. Visual presentation helps singers identify notes and easier for the mind to visually and hear as a team to begin to understand pitch and harmony. What I mean about that is that everyone learns differently. You could be an audio singer, visual, everyone learns things differently. Like for me, I learn things a little bit better visually. So if you have an instrument, especially with piano, you can visually see what in the world is going on. And this will only tell you, wait, where is the C4? Where is the F5? What do you mean about B3? Some people need to physically see what's going on. And that's going to help you when it comes to music. 2, chord recognition. Helps you learn to identify major and minor and different chords within music. What I mean about that, once you start learning a song, a lot of time you have to realize, okay, what are the chords that I'm listening to? What's similar? Okay. And then once you learn a song, we'll go a lot further, other videos about keys and what fits best for your voice or whatsoever. It's going to be easier for you to be like, oh, wait, okay. That's not for me. That's a little bit too high for me, too low for me. I need something within this range, etc. So it's going to help you recognize chord recognition. I do go a little bit into music theory, just a little bit. I'm not an expert, but this will help you immensely. Yes, there is the argument that there are fabulous singers, who don't know anything, don't practice chord recognition, nothing like that, but it'll make you a better musician if you're able to recognize intervals. Not only does it help you where you are in music, it helps you in making sure you're in tune, making sure you are on pitch. Oh yes, my dears. There's a difference. We'll go over that in a whole different video. Also, if your goal in life is to become, let's just say, a singer, or not really a famous singer or anything, but maybe just do a couple of gigs or karaoke night with your friends. A lot of the time, you want to be able to hear, if you're in a karaoke mode, have an idea what those chords are, because sometimes they're not catered to your, particular key, and you be able to adjust. Or if you're in a live setting, you are a professional singer, you still need to be able to hear, because everything is so loud, and you want to be able to hear to know where you are singing, especially with those in-ear things, because sometimes you're not able to hear the music and you can't hear yourself. Hence, when you see those famous singers sometimes are like a little off pitch or out of tune, it's not because they can't sing, it's because they can't hear. So sometimes really training the ear, hence ear training, is very important. 3, interval training helps you identify 2 different notes, how close or far apart they are. And 4, melodic training. You'll be able to recognize and sing the melodies you hear within a song. Right now, since, as I mentioned, I don't know how to play any other instrument but a piano. Now, if you're a beginner singer and you're like, piano, don't worry, don't get the most expensive thing. Don't get anything. You can just go to Walmart and get a keyboard. Fine. The most important thing I want you to know is be able to hear sounds. Now, for instance, for me, I have a Yamaha Portable Grand DGX-670. It's an 88 keyboard. You do not need this fancy of a keyboard. But if you want, I will link this exact keyboard if you are interested down in the description below under my Amazon affiliate link. Because you are a beginner singer or just don't know how a piano is laid out, you don't know where the C4 is, the F5, you don't know any of that, you're completely new. I get that, I understand, I feel you. What I recommend, once you get a piano, label it. And there's no shame. I'm gonna show you. This is my piano. Now I have a desk that I had custom built. I can link that company down in the description below because I can't remember the name of the company. I apologize. But as you can tell, I have all of my piano labeled. The black keys and the white keys. Okay? So I have them labeled, even though I know what they are now, that doesn't mean I always did. If you're interested in the ones I got, I will also link that down in the description below under my Amazon affiliate link. And if you do use my affiliate link, it will really help me and Xena out. We really appreciate it. The second fundamental thing I want you to do, besides relaxing your mind, is being able to hear. Just starting to hear, hence the beginning of ear training. What I mean about that is that the piano is the easiest thing that our voice is able to mimic. This is going to help you match pitch. This is important when you sing. You got to be in pitch, hence help you be in tune. There are two different things. I will go over that in a future video. This is what needs to happen. So literally, I want you to pay attention to this part of, and I apologize if I'm not getting my camera right where it needs to be. I apologize. I am in an awkward angle. So C4 all the way to C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's it. Just these keys, right? Now, go ahead and label them. As you can tell, mine's labeled. I need to relabel my F4 there. But just this part. Don't worry about the black. Don't worry about left. Don't worry about none of that. Well, you're in this nice, relaxed, quiet environment. This is what I want you to do. Get a piece of paper and literally play those notes individually. For instance, the C4. What does that sound like to you? What I mean is, don't tell me it sounds low or high. Those are not valid statements. Does it sound mellow? Does it sound like the beginning of a story? What does that sound like to you? Also, some people like to hear it more in colors. Does this remind you of a color? Close your eyes. Is this a yellow to you? Is this more like a blue to you? Stay and listen to that C. Some people can refer to these kind of like food groups too. Like this sounds like tasting of Caesar salad or spaghetti. Whatever you feel like it would help you. So you heard the C, right? Once you have an idea, once you write down what this reminds you of, go to D. How does this sound like? Is it mellow? Is it very calm and serene to you? What is it? What does the E sound like to you? What does it make you feel? You can also figure out these sounds through emotions. Does it make you angry? Does it make you sad? The F4. The only clue I'm going to give you, the F4, you can recognize it because it kind of pops out at you. Just a tad, don't it? For instance, if I play the C. Sounds interesting, don't it? Pops out at you. And essentially do that for every single thing. To the C4, to the C5. Do you feel emotion? If you do, what is that emotion? Does something feel mellow? Does something feel like it pops out? Does something that's a touch sharp? Does it have a certain emotion or food? Or does it have a different description? Or does a color pop out at you? Once you figure that out, and keep in mind, you're not going to do this in 5 seconds. That's just not going to happen. Make sure you give yourself adequate time. Give yourself 10, 15 minutes. Go through each thing. Go through the paper. Go back to each thing. Does this really remind me of whatever you wrote? Once you write down and you're comfortable and you're confident with what you wrote down, literally close your eyes, go to each note, let it play, let it play, hear it, feel it. All of these. Feel it. Just those keys. That's it. Then once you do it, have a little stopper where the C4 is, where the C5 is. Close your eyes. The next it will be play the note, feel it. Can you name that note? If you're like, yes, that's an E4, open your eyes and look at it. Yay! Or let's just say you did this and you said, oh, wait, that sounds like a C5. You open your eyes and that's like, oh, it's an A4. I did it wrong. That's okay. Nothing's wrong. It means your mind hasn't processed the note quite yet. Stop. Do it again. Close your eyes. What does the C make me feel? What does the D tell me? Etc. And do it again. Do this exercise and just go over it no more than 10-15 minutes a day. Once you have those exercises 10-15 minutes a day, I'm not expecting you to know this within a week. This is brand new. So what I recommend for your first hearing lesson, go through those notes and go through them as much as you can, as much through them until you're able to do, let's just say 2 rounds. Close your eyes. Was the note? Did I do it right? Did I say it right? 5. And you're like, okay, cool. Let me do another 5 until you have 10 without making a mistake. And this could take weeks. For some people, they can get it within 2 weeks. Some people can get it in a week. Some people can get this for about a month. Do it as many times as you need until your ear's able to catch it. You're like, okay, I can recognize these notes now. And once you recognize those, then you'll be ready for the next step. Now, let's review. The 2 most fundamental starting steps is 1, a nice peaceful environment where you're not stressed, your brain is clear, and you're able to concentrate in a stress-free zone. And 2, get whatever instrument you're comfortable with, or if you don't have a comfortable instrument like I did before, a piano, to help with your hearing journey. Music is a hearing art, and it's only gonna set you up for success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and let us know what is your biggest trouble. Your engagement helps our community grow and means Xena love to interact with you. For those ready to take their singing journey further, I offer one-on-one vocal coaching online and in person. My website is down in the description below. Go ahead and book your first lesson with us. Also, don't forget to check out our blues and jazz cover songs, the playlist I will be providing down in the description below. Next time, we'll dive deeper into ear training exercises with the piano. So make sure you subscribe and you don't miss that video. Until then, keep practicing, stay musical, and remember, every great singer started exactly... She's falling asleep. Every great singer started exactly where you are. See you in the next video, and remember, Xena and I are your musical cheerleaders into your musical journey. And thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Bye, my dears.